Paul Rendell, Rob Andrew and Mark Bailey are all playing. Down Gloucester way, they'll tell you that they were well short of full strength on their last visit to Sudbury. No such excuses this time. Mike Teague, who has everything to play for, bearing in mind next week's international in Paris, is at number 8. Derek Morgan has recovered from a damaged shoulder and plays on the wing, and Marcus Hannaford returns at scrum half. Commentator is David Mercer.
41-year-old Scottish referee David Leslie, who'll be in charge of his first Five Nations International, England against Wales at Twickenham in 3 weeks' time, checks that both sides are ready, and Rob Andrew gets this third-round Pilkington Cup tie underway. First ball to Gloucester, as Hannaford begins to open up. The referee spots that the ball has gone forward from the hand in the first scrum. Big test now for Wasps, with Gary Holmes brought in at the last moment for Jeff Probyn. Probyn not recovering from the 20 stitches he had at the end of last week's England and Ireland International. Bates feeds. Ryan holds. And Bates the little chip into the box. Morgan waits. Doesn't take it cleanly. Comes back on the Wasp side. Just 5 metres short. It's stolen there by Preedy, but offside. No. An awful hook, a bad start for Rob Andrew, a chance missed. T.Smith, the Gloucester full-back, with the restart from the 22. Scrappy ball tidied up by Ryan. Gloucester almost steal it. Mr. Leslie decides to give the scrum to the home side. Steve Bates, the man born in Merthyr, won England cap against Romania. And again Ryan holds, and again Bates into the box. Smith waits underneath it and loses it. But again, knocked forward. So Wasps getting all the early pressure. The scrum 10 metres out from the Gloucester line. Bates feeds. Gloucester going for the shove. Wasps hold it. Bates out to Andrew. This is Sims. A little chip through for Bailey. Bailey's going to be there first. Mark Bailey gets the try. Bailey, who scored a hat-trick of tries in the league when Wasps beat Gloucester. Here we see it again. Bates gave it out to Andrew. The little mismove in the centre and the lovely chip through for the wing. And Bailey is always beating Derek Morgan to that one. Tidy ball, tidied up there by David Pegler for Wasps. But Gloucester steal it. This is Hannaford. Taken by Ryan. The drive by the Wasps. Teague emerges with the ball. Scooped up by Preedy. This is R.Mogg. Gloucester working the narrow side. A lovely little chip forward takes play deep into the Wasps' 22. Simmons wipes the greasy ball. Throws to the middle, untidy ball again. Through go Gloucester, through Gadd. And a try! Try for Gloucester by J.Gadd, who scored their try in the league in October. And Gloucester are level. Untidy ball, won by Wasps in the middle. Actually might have tapped forward there by Gadd, but he picked it up before it hit the ground and was driven over for the equalising score. Bates gets bad ball as Gloucester come through Dunn, and Hannaford chips on down that far side. Bailey waits and makes the mark, but in touch. Ten minutes of the match have gone, and Gloucester recovering from that early setback, the Mark Bailey try, putting the pressure on the home side. Bad ball for the Wasps in the line-out. And some obstruction. And a chance for Gloucester. Hamlin calls up Smith for the kick and goal. Chance to put his side in front. Certainly got the height and the direction. Gloucester in front for the first time. 7 points to 4 they lead. Both sets of scrum look solid. And gets a little foot in there. Again, Gloucester work the narrow side. Hannaford links back up with the forwards. Back to Hannaford. This is Teague. Gadd. Now they swing it. Hamlin, little dummy, goes back to the forwards, finds Brain. Over the 22. Hannaford. Teague. Well tackled there by Clough. Out to Hamlin. Chooses to come back to the narrow side. Chip ahead for Breeze. And David Leslie has spotted a head-high tackle and has awarded a penalty. No mistake. T.Smith takes Gloucester into double figures, 10 points to 4. Andrew holds it up high for the forwards. Tapped back by O'Leary. But again, through come Gloucester. Pegler rescues it. It's put to ground by Dunn. Ryan it was. And Ryan on the floor and 1 or 2 boots going in. Dean Ryan joined Wasps from Saracens at the start of this season and is now recovered from a broken left arm. And he gives it a good thrack. And it's over. It's over. What a kick. And the Wasps skipper, much to the delight of the home supporters, brings Wasps right back into the match. 3 points now, the deficit. Andrew hasn't found touch again. Smith can't take it cleanly. Mogg does. Richard Mogg over the 22. Great break by Mogg. Still going. Can't get the pass to hand. The race is there. Who's won it? The try has been given. All started when T.Smith failed to gather. Mogg, though, did. Went straight for the corner. Saw the opportunity. Good running by the centre. Now it goes to ground. Hacked on by Breeze. Well, I have to say that I think it was a Wasp's hand there first, but the referee is the man who counts. Well, that looks like a black hand to me. Two-man line called by Wasps on the Gloucester 22. O'Leary wins it, better ball this time, comes out to Andrew. Clough links up here with Pinniger on the Gloucester 22. Bates looks, finds it. Again the drive on by the back row. taken to ground. And a penalty for offside in front of the posts. Hamlin telling his side that's not the sort of error they can make, particularly when they've just had that bit of luck to stretch their lead. And the lead is cut to 4 points. Teague on the pickup, just going to ground. Picked up by Mogg, well recovered. Support from the forwards, this is where Gloucester is so good, and they roll it off again. There's this little drive, that's the halfway line. Saps the energy of the defenders, this, and he'll be driven back. Where's it going to emerge? Teague, need we ask who get it? Gives it on to Smith. Support now from Scrivens, but they lose it. Bates recovers. Chance to bring the three-quarters in. Kicked ahead by Sims. Smith hack it on, keeps it in play. Hacked on again by Clough. This is dangerous, right in front of the post. Morgan falls. Is caught. Wasps need a good quick ball here. Don't get it. With a loud blast, they do get a penalty. And Rob Andrew lands the penalty. And Wasps have come back from 7 points down, and now the deficit is only 1. Just 1 point in it then as Smith restarts. Brain taps back, taken in by Teague, driven on by Preedy to Dunn. This is Smith, up to the 22. Gloucester forwards again going forward. Hannaford, now will they run it wide? No, it's Mogg coming back to the forwards. Again they set it up, but a boot, and again they've lost possession, and it's a chance for Clough, to Sims, to Bailey, on the counter again, Wasps. Great counter, runs round Morgan, Morgan just gets him, he's got support from Clough. Teague can't take him down, Cassie can't get him, Duff's going all the way. What a score! A delighted home crowd have seen Wasps twice within a minute turn desperate defence into marvellous counter-attack. Wasps, that was where the boot went in, the loose ball. Andrews saw the chance. Clough, Sims, out to Bailey. Comes inside, then outside Morgan. Good tackle by Morgan, but they're up in support. Teague went too high, and Clough had the pace. Kasky couldn't make it with a tap. And that is a marvellous try. Good strike. Yes! Really rubs it in and turns as the referee's whistle goes at the end of a quite dramatic first half. Wasps lead by 19 points to 14. They'll pick up the action again a little way into the second half. Teague controls Hannaford again, works the narrow side, chips on, Morgan follows up, Pilgrim waits, takes it well as the full-back, supported there by Pegler. 5 metres out, the ball scurries out, just a couple of metres short of the line now. Can Gloucester win this? Hamlin has it. Looks for support for Teague, tries to burrow over himself, just a metre short now. Rolling it round Gloucester. There's Preedy on the dummy run. Just inching towards the line, but towards touch as well. Gloucester need to control it. Now they go the other way through Teague. There's the ball. Hamlin. Mogg again tries to burrow over. Again held up. Gloucester won't spread it wide. But Wasps have encroached, and this will be a penalty in front of the posts. The three-quarters were up. Now, the deficit is 5 points. Will Gloucester settle for 3? They will. Smith is going to kick to try and reduce the arrears to just 2 points. Should be simple. It is. Gloucester are right back in the match. T.Smith, the first points of the second half. Ryan controls it at the back. They turn. Ryan picks up, gives it to Bates. Andrew, Sims, they miss out. Clough, Pilgrim coming into the line at speed, but hacked on now by Hamlin. Morgan chases. Andrew has to turn, goes back inside his 22 and left-footed, doesn't find touch. Kept in by Hamlin, picked up by Hannaford. Hannaford driving on towards the 22, keeps the ball alive. Hamlin picks up, gets support from Brain. Gloucester back, trying to smuggle it. Treaty has it now. Hannaford, Hamlin again, the up and under. Pilgrim in front of his own post, doesn't take it cleanly, knocks it forward. R.Mogg impeded, and that's going to be a knock-on and a scrum. The pressure eventually gets to Pilgrim. Centres it to the left. Where will Hannaford go? Will Teague pick up and go for the drive? They go again for the second shove. The Wasps pack holds. Now Hannaford gives it out to Hamlin. Going right, he's got Smith outside him. Smith to R.Mogg. R.Mogg is in! Gloucester go in front. We're into the last minute of the match, and that could be the score that will win this cup tie for Gloucester. Richard Mogg. Well, Teague gone for the drive, but eventually they came blind. Hannaford, here was Mogg coming from left to right. Smith got it away, and Mogg was through. Enough as he hooked it in. That's a superb kick. We are into injury time, and Gloucester are 4 points in front. Wasps desperate to get on with it. It's Gadd. Hannaford, Hamlin will surely hit for touch, get it out of play anyhow. He's failed. Bailey keeps it in. Can Wasp mount one last desperate counter-attack? This is Andrew. He's got Sims outside him. Sims, Smith. Sims cuts back inside. They're inside the 22. The forwards are there, they need to set it up. They've got to keep the ball alive. Bates is there walking for it. Oh, he fumbles it, but he didn't knock it on. Andrew looks for the drop goal. Goes to Simmons. The whistle goes. And the referee's whistle goes for the end of the match. Gloucester, to the delight of their fans, have come from behind with just a couple of minutes remaining to steal this third round cup tie by 23 points to 19.
Yeah, very good. I think it was a very good performance. Obviously near the end it could have gone either way, but we managed to sneak it right at the end.
Were you worrying that time was running out?
Yeah, I actually thought we'd lost the game, to be honest. When we had the scrum right on their line in the last few seconds, if we didn't score then obviously we'd have lost.
Well, obviously we fancied our chances against anybody, especially at home. But then, I mean, if you're going to win the cup, then obviously you've got to beat the best in the country. So that's what